From orbit, Earth's defining feature is unmistakable. We see a world dominated by deep, uninterrupted blue, where oceans frame every continent and sustain the clouds above. It is a volume of water so vast that we often treat its presence as just a permanent, unchanging fact. But imagine if that certainty simply dissolved. What would happen if every drop of that ocean water were to vanish overnight? Stripping away the oceans removes 71% of the planet's surface covering, exposing the raw, jagged crust that has been hidden for billions of years. This change is far more than a geographical curiosity. The moment the water is gone, Earth loses its primary operating system, triggering a rapid countdown toward a total planetary collapse. The immediate aftermath leaves behind a scarred, unrecognizable world. Without its blue veil, Earth resembles a dry, wind-swept desert planet. Locations previously buried beneath miles of pressure are suddenly thrust into the open air. Now we see colossal mountain chains stretching for thousands of miles, and jagged ridges that have never known the sun. These deep-sea landscapes contain canyons and cliffs with elevation extremes that dwarf our highest peaks, revealing a topography humans have only ever mapped through sonar. While this new map is a scientific marvel, the sheer emptiness of the basins remains a warning. The systems keeping our world habitable are tied to the mass that once filled this void. The first system to fail is the global climate. This diagram illustrates the ocean's role as a massive heat sink. The water absorbs staggering amounts of solar radiation, glowing on this map. It then pumps that energy through cyclical currents, carrying warmth from the equator to the poles, balancing temperatures across every continent. Without this redistribution, the balance shatters. Every region on Earth would begin to suffer through unlivable temperature swings, with days that boil and nights that freeze. The global water cycle effectively stops. Without evaporation from the sea, the sky would be stripped of rain clouds, leaving the atmosphere thin and stagnant. Deprived of its oceanic thermostat, the air we breathe becomes a chaotic, hostile environment, governed by nothing but the direct, punishing heat of the sun. As the climate destabilizes, the biological foundation of the planet undergoes a total blackout. Every marine ecosystem is erased instantly. This extinction event ripples from the smallest microscopic organisms up to the largest coral structures and apex predators like whales. This marine food web begins with microscopic life at the base, supports fish in the middle, and fuels terrestrial predators at the top. When the base is pulled out, the structure falls. Land-dwelling life, including humans, faces a massive, unfillable nutritional vacuum. The death of the ocean doesn't stop at the tide line. It disconnects the biological threads that hold the entire planet's life support system together. This leads to the final domino for human civilization, the collapse of our water supply. We live within a paradox. Humans require fresh water to survive, yet that water represents only a tiny sliver of the planet's total supply. We only have fresh water because of the salt oceans. As they evaporate, they filter the salt and move moisture inland, replenishing our rivers, lakes, and underground reservoirs. Without that replenishment, our infrastructure fails. Agriculture stops. The systems that feed 8 billion people cannot function on a planet where it never rains. Our ability to live on land is tied to a body of water we cannot drink. Without that massive saline engine, human adaptation to this dry world becomes impossible. We can safely end the experiment right there. Earth's oceans are not disappearing tomorrow. This was a fictional scenario designed to show us how the machinery of our planet actually functions. We often think of the oceans as just vast swimming pools, but they are actually the active, beating heart of our world. Right now, they are performing the invisible labor of balancing our heat, cycling our water, and feeding the base of our global food chain. This shows us why current threats like ocean warming and acidification are so dangerous. By disrupting the ocean's temperature and chemistry, we are effectively jamming the same gears that would lead to the total collapse we just witnessed. Every time you look at the blue marble from space, remember what that color represents. It isn't just water, it is the engine that makes our existence possible.